I know that I have been covering Indonesian volcanoes a lot lately, and I truly mean a lot, just there truly is a lot of activity ongoing in the country, with specifically a bit more than usual at multiple volcanoes since this November began. Well, there has been a further change at an additional 2 volcanoes in the country, resulting in both of their alert levels being raised. This occurred on November 10 when the Lokon volcano on the island of Sulawesi was raised from yellow to orange, and when on the same day the Rokatenda volcano Rokatenda, Paluwe, which is also known as the Paule volcano, had its alert level raised from green to yellow on the island of Paluwe. Rokatenda, unlike volcanoes to the south such as Kelimutu and Luotobai which are in the main volcanic arc, is instead considered to be a back arc volcano. Rokatenda could best be considered as a lava dome complex, with its recent eruptions and summit areas consisting of many overlapping andesitic lava domes which can each be up to 850 meters wide. These lava domes during eruptions produce frequent partial collapses, giving way to building pressure underneath them, which results in pyroclastic flows in what is known as a Merapi-type volcanic eruption. Due to the fairly small size of the island it is situated on, with no point being more than 4,070 meters or 13,353 feet away from its summit, pyroclastic flows generated by its eruptions have resulted in multiple deadly events. That has occurred in 3 of its 9 historical eruptions since 1600, in 1964 and 2013 due to pyroclastic flows, and due to a landslide generated by an eruption which created a 10 meters or 33 feet high tsunami in 1928 which wiped out more than half of the island's population. So, what exactly caused this volcano, which has not erupted since 2013, and has not been a raised alert level since 2016, to have its color code raised? Specifically due to the report of a strong sulfur smell from locals. This strong sulfur smell likely indicated the gas emissions. Increased presence of hydrogen sulfide gas, one of the big 3 distinctively volcanic gases shallow magma can produce. While some eruptions at Rokatenda occur with little or no warning, many of its eruptions occur with a distinct progression of events beforehand. Specifically, increased gas emissions, a sudden die-off of vegetation where an eventual eruption would occur, and then an increase in volcanic earthquakes. So, while we now may be entering the first stage before another eruption occurs, it could also simply be a mistaken report from specific weather conditions causing normal volcanic gas emissions to accumulate at elevated levels in or near a specific settlement. In other words, the human perception of gas is not a great indicator, but still should be taken into consideration. In contrast, the change at the Lokon volcano 1125 Lokon changes kilometers to the north-northeast on November 10 was a bit more